Hey everybody, so today we're going to talk about the German election. The 2017 German election happened just a couple weeks ago, and here's a really interesting map. So, so if you have any knowledge of the German election system, so for the past three elections, Angela Merkel's party, the Christian Democratic Union, and the affiliate, the Christian something social union in Bavaria, has been the dominant party. The German parliamentary system makes it very hard to have a coalition. To have one party control the government because there's a large amount of parties. They don't get a whole lot of the vote. So the CDU got about 33%, and then the SPD, which is the center left party, and there's the left, which is the far left, and now there's the Green, which um is sort of a non-socialist leftist party. And then there's the FDP, which is a classical liberal party, which I like. But now here's the more interesting thing: the AfD. This is the nationalistic populist party that is growing in Germany. It's really popular in parts of Bavaria, and this particularly, it's starting to win constituency seats in Saxony and the former East German Democratic Republic, which merged with West Germany, which is significantly poorer and um, does not want to take in immigrants. So this is a very controversial view right now in Germany, as Angela Merkel has brought in over 1 million Islamic immigrants into Germany. They are starting a culture war. They are bringing Islamic Syrians, who are the very opposite of Western culture, and they are bringing them in by the hundreds of thousands and now the millions. So Angela Merkel is single-handedly changing the demographics of Germany, and I think she's doing this because of this German guilt, this belief that Germans still owe the world since its awful atrocities committed during World War II. So this is the issue. Germany needs to look forward. It needs to be a beacon of Western civilization and not be an authoritarian country, and also should not be a leftist SJW virtue signaling country. It needs to adopt free markets, be a beacon of Western values, free speech, free rights, free should be a proponent of universal individual rights, and not be giving, special status to minorities like we do in America. Europe needs to stop letting in immigrants. They're economic immigrants. They're causing economic strain. They're bringing down wages. They're getting rid of people who need jobs in Germany. There are problems in the Western world, and we can't deal with other people's problems. We shouldn't be letting in millions of immigrants from other countries if they're poor people in our country. If everybody was exceedingly wealthy in the West, not everybody is. Actually, a good portion of them are not. So we cannot afford to bring in huge amounts of immigrants. I'm not anti-immigration. I think we should take in the skilled immigrants, the immigrants that we can take in, that will actually improve America. So the engineers, the doctors, the teachers, the nurses, things we need. Not some poor person off the street of Mogadishu. And the AfD is really bringing this home to the German people, and the elite is not allowing this. The elite in the CDU and the SPD, they don't care about the average person, and the AfD really represents this. This is the Trump movement that is heading to Germany. The Brexit, the Catalonian independence movement. This is the revolt by the common people against the government. This is what we need. The German elections, this is a beginning of a rise of right-wing populism to retake the West. We need to propagate Western values. This is what makes the Western civilization so rich, so great, and so free, is Western values. This is the triumph of right-wing populism. That slowly but surely, it will overthrow the CDU. I really hope it does. I mean, the FDP is a pretty good party, and they're doing a good job. However, You notice a lot of this black. The CDU is still very dominant in German politics right now. And the SPD is done. The left in Germany is dying. Um, the FDP and the AfD are the way that Germany is going. So this is what leads to this. So the majority of Germans are trying to stop it, stop the AfD. Apparently, so the CDU, the Liberal Free Democrats, the FDP, and the Greens. That is so weird. Imagine Jill Stein and Donald Trump joining together. But anyways, or no, be more like George Bush type character. Um, Joining together to form a government. See, these people are just traitors to their own parties. They're supposed to be a center right party, not let's join up with the leftists. So this is why I hate Angela Merkel. She's just ruining the West, ruining Germany. It's the end of the EU. She's just an authoritarian empress of the EU. This is just awful. I can't believe that 33% of Germans voted for her. And now she can just take over the country with a coalition. Ugh. And now they're disputing it. Uh two Bavarian lawyers are like disputing that the AfD did as well as it did because they get proportion, which I really like. The German system makes a lot of sense, where if you're a party and you get past the 5% threshold, you actually get seats in the parliament. We don't have that in America. We just have the Republicans and Democrats. So if they suck, we still pretty much get them because no one can really rise above them. You can't. You really have to win constituencies. So now they have 10% of the seats. They have a voice in parliament. The Bavarians, which are more conservative than the rest of Germany, will hopefully revolt over to the AfD, and these people are just two pairs of nut jobs. So hopefully they do well. I think the Germans, they're Western people, but they have some terrible ideas, especially Merkel. Merkel is ruining Europe. Socialism, she's going to allow socialism to rise. However, the AfD is going to revolt. So that is so awesome. That Trumpism is even spreading into Germany, and this is the greatest one of the greatest years ever to be around in politics. 2016, 2017 is just the march of populism. I can't wait to see what 2018 has in store. Thank you guys. Talk to you later. Please like, comment, or subscribe down below if you want to get my videos on a regular basis. Please turn on the bell. I try to make a video a day, sometimes 2 videos a day. I'm a new channel. I need some support, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.